Hello, everybody, and good morning. Welcome to VBS, St. John's Virtual Bible School for 2020. I am so excited for you guys as we go into Compassion Camp this week. My name is Paula, and I'm one of your camp counselors. You'll meet everybody else at the Zoom later tonight. So you might be wondering why I'm wearing oven mitts. That's because our theme for today is all about coming to the table. It's all about food. So later tonight, we want everybody to wear something food themed, either a shirt with a logo of food on it, or some oven mitts or a chef's hat, whatever you have around your house. So make sure to have something food themed for later tonight. Sorry, I must be a little bit tired. Did you guys sleep okay last night? I hope I'm not making you yawn. But I probably am. Yawning is actually contagious. Did you know that scientists have said that even dogs and chimpanzees yawn when they see others yawning? So, since I'm a little tired, how about we try an experiment? I'm going to continue to yawn, and you guys have to try your hardest not to yawn. Okay? Let's give it a try. So, how did you guys do? I bet you yawned at least once, huh? Did you know when you see somebody yawn or laugh or cry, something happens in your brain? It responds because you know what it's like to feel laughter or sadness or sleepiness. This is called empathy. And when we know what it's like to feel something, we feel more compassion towards one another. For example, if you see someone step on a Lego, you feel compassion for them because you know it hurts. Your foot doesn't hurt right then, but your empathy kicks in and reminds you what it feels like to be suffering. So compassion is to help you feel strong and to help others feel strong. In order to show our empathy, we need to see each other. That's the beginning of compassion. Whether we gather around a table or a virtual table, whether we look into somebody's eyes or hear their voices, we begin to be able to understand what we're feeling. And this is why it's so important to welcome others to our table. That can be our kitchen table, the Lord's table during communion, our lunch table at school, or even a digital table online. When we welcome different people, we're able to show even more empathy. So today's song is a gathering song. God invites us to the table of blessing. Everyone is included. When we sing the song together, think of all of the people that you'd like to be included at God's table. Our song is the following. Please repeat after me. Come to the table, come to the table, come to the table, and celebrate with us. Let's try that one more time to get the words. Come to the table, come to the table, come to the table, and celebrate with us. We're going to sing that a little bit later on. Our story for today is Luke 15:11-32, which is a story about two brothers. The verse that we're going to try to remember is, "We had to celebrate and be glad because your brother of yours was dead but is now alive. He was lost but is found." That's Luke 15:32. And today we're going to learn the story about a family party where everyone is celebrating around a meal. One family member was not too happy about the party. As we begin to learn compassion together, I want us to start with a compassion prayer. Place one hand on your head and another hand on your heart. We're doing this because compassion is something that happens in our minds, but is felt in our heart. So repeat after me. Welcoming one, your warm, wide arms are always open, drawing us into your heart, full of love. Make our arms our own, helping us to see and welcome with compassion all those we meet. Amen. So now we're going to do a little bit of a craft, an activity that I want all of you guys to bring with you later. Alrighty, so now we're going to do our craft for today. So you need either a large candle or a small candle, a pile of rocks, and a glass or a vase. So there's two different ways that we can make the centerpiece, and the choice is up to you. You can either put a large candle in the center and surround it by rocks. Move it back so you can see it a little bit better. So that could be one kind of centerpiece that you can light with an adult's permission. So that's one option for a centerpiece for tonight. The other option is putting all of the rocks into a glass, and we're going to put the small candle right on top. Make sure that you get your parents' permission before you do this. If you're building yours in a glass, you have to make sure that there's a flat area on the top that your candle is going to be very steady. We don't want it to fall over or slip once it's lit. And again, make sure you get your parents' permission before you light the candle. So this is our other centerpiece option that we can make. So you can either use a larger candle and surround it with rocks, or you can put a smaller candle on top of a glass full of rocks. And either one is a fun, unique centerpiece for coming to the table tonight. So just a quick reminder, we have our Zoom gathering at 5 o'clock and our live Zoom at 5:30. So that will probably be between 5 and 6 o'clock total. For tonight, make sure you wear something food related, whether it's a shirt with a food logo on it, some oven mitts, or a chef's hat. And make sure to bring your centerpiece or at least a picture of it. And our verse for today is, we had to celebrate and be glad because your brother who was dead is now alive. He was lost and is found. That is Luke 15, verse 32. Alrighty, see you all at 5 o'clock.